Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Layman's Logistics. Today we're working on Luck Be a Landlord, and we are still on floor 4. If you saw yesterday's episode, you'd know that we got really close to beating it and fell short right at the very end. I believe it was rent payment 11 was the issue. So today we're going to try our best and we're going to keep moving forward. All right, we're looking at our standard first turn, 5 coins. I think every single turn you do is going to be 5 coins until we get to the later levels. So we're just going to power through this. We're going to take a bubble. We're looking for quick coins as fast as possible. All right, that was a quick 5 right there. You know, I kind of want to do a crab run. I'm not going to lie. A crab run is like something I've always wanted to do, but we haven't gotten the crabs. We will go ahead. We'll do the time capsule. I'm not sure what happens if nothing's been removed before. Never mind it. We'll add a bubble. The bubble is gone already. This is just infinitely useful, so we're going to take that. Got another bubble. This is great. Some early advantages here. We'll take our candy. And we'll go ahead and go with a key. Keys are useful. We can unlock some really good chests with that, and it'll get us consistently good money. We'll take milk. Milk is always good with cats. Already paid off. More milk, always. Best case scenario here would be if we can get 2 milks or 2 cats drinking the same milk. Ooh, here, let me look at this. We might be able to go for a mining run here with 10. I'll take this pickaxe, because that's not bad. Cat did go off and got us a 10 there. Of course, we get a mouse. We'll take the mouse just in case we get the ninja and mouse again, but this is shaping up well. I like where we're going with this so far. We'll take our first ore. And we'll go ahead and skip here. While we're working on these next few rolls, since we're kind of going through the motions with the early game, I did want to let you guys know that there will be a new series dropping on the channel very soon. We're going to be playing through Astroneer as a Lost in Space kind of style playthrough, working on efficiency and building up the world that we're going to be in. It's a super fun game I've seen, and I finally picked it up on the Steam sale. So I'm working on kind of writing up what I want that series to look like and testing out some recording stuff. I really want it to be as high quality as possible. But as soon as that's ready, I will post an announcement on Twitter and on the YouTube channel, and then the episode should drop shortly after that. So be looking out for that in the future. Should be a ton of fun. The game just looks absolutely stunning. I mean, it's for the style of game that it is, it's really well put together from what I've seen, and it's come really highly recommended to me. But back to what we're working on here, we did get a moon. Ooh, okay, so we haven't seen the moon yet. We could get cheese from this, and we have a mouse, so I'm going to take the moon. No idea what destroys moons yet, but we were closer than I would have liked. We are 9 ahead. Gotta focus on what I'm doing here. Can't talk too much. Let's go ahead and take the puffer fish. And we'll take the 5 coins if 3 of the same symbols are adjacent. Another bar of soap. Bars of soap are really awesome because it's just free coins that disappear over time. Take another cheese. The cheese instantly gets eaten. That's amazing. That's 21 from the mouse there. We're looking at kind of a rough option here. We will need the light bulb eventually, but we don't need it right now. So we'll take it, I guess. It can buff this singular pearl. Not really one I want it to do, but we can use it for that. We'll take another cat. We haven't really found anything to synergize here. No, we're unfortunately not going to win this round. There's no way. Yeah, we fell too short, 2 coins short. but that's why we can restart and we can keep going at it. We're going to get 5 for our first roll, and we'll keep going from there. We'll add a beer. We'll add a crab. Again, I really want to make crabs work. We will go ahead and add a coal. Coals pay off big time in the later game. We can go for an oyster right now. We have not played with the hooligan yet. We will take our polishing. That makes our ore worth a lot more. Toddlers are good because they can eat candy. So now we can take any kind of candy that we get. Or bubbles. Toddlers will also interact with bubbles and give us 7 from that. So not the most, but it is at least a little amount. And we can get more from shiny pebbles. So presents are also really good for toddlers. Let's go ahead and add that back on. We can make our pearls go crazy here. I kind of want to see if we can get another geologist or maybe a diver, because both of those would interact with the pearls really well. And since we've already got these two, we're really well set up for that. I apologize if you hear barking in the background. My dog's going crazy because of something that she hears. So right now we're going to do a light bulb. That will hopefully help this pearl go off. Ore is next. And we'll take a candy for our toddler. Again, we're just trying to stack any benefits that we can get from that toddler. All right, next up, do we have a key? We do not have a key. I've never played with the Matroska doll. Do we have the... We don't really have the leeway for that, so I'm going to re-roll a couple times here. Hopefully finds anything better. I'll take a 2 at this point. This lemon actually might save us here. Let me see. Do we have anything else? Crabs. We can go for crabs here. I know it might seem crazy, but I really want a crab. I'll take an oyster. I will take a cow as well. Honestly, I might favor cows and cats over anything else for this run. Present can go for the toddler. We're doing well on coins so far, so I'm not really worried. That capsule is just amazing. It adds a 5. We do have a beer, so we can add a dwarf for that. Trying to have enough room for any kind of synergy that we want to go off here. We're doing good. We've got plenty of money right now. Can the dwarf drink wine? The dwarf can drink wine, so we'll take that. Dwarf immediately drinks the beer. That's really good for us. And we are 57 ahead. This is much better than last time. We do have the ability to break urns this time. And we'll take the 2 coins because none of ours are blank. I am getting worried that we're getting too many pearls. I'm going to remove an oyster. I don't want too many pearls on the board. I don't want it to be flooded. It's already getting kind of flooded. We can get another crab. We're taking another crab. And our diamond went off finally. So that's a consistent 5 coins we're going to get every single turn. It's rough in the beginning because you don't know what's going to happen with it. But once you kind of get it built up, it is really worth having a diamond on the board. Rabbit fluff is also really good. It's worth 2. We'll take this here. Seriously hunting for anything. We'll take a piñata. We're going to do removes all coins, and then we're going to get rid of our oyster. If we get a geologist, then that's fine. We have a lot of pearls on the board, but I'm afraid that we're going to have too many pearls to make any of this worthwhile. But we really need this toddler to go off with all these candies. We need, like this, more piñatas, more things that can synergize with what we have on the board. And right now, that's going to be not oysters. Oysters are a little much. Okay, 10 there. We're doing good. We've got a decent build right now. I am not absolutely thrilled with where we are, but I'm also not too afraid of where we are at this point. Got a decent generating right now. We're kind of coming up on where our money's going to end, but that was a really good spin right there. We just got 67 from a single spin. And we are 117 ahead. We're taking a silver arrow. We haven't seen it yet. Oh my goodness, guys. This is our first very rare. Very rare items are awesome. Telescope, very rare. Every 3 spins, all symbols are considered adjacent. Anything that's on the board will be considered adjacent when that thing goes off. Meaning that if we get a miner or a geologist or anything, we can make all of this interact every single time. Like right there, that toddler ate things from all over the board and got us a ton of coins for it. So definitely worth it. We're kind of keeping up with what we have here. We'll take a light bulb. We have a lot of pearls still. Really need this to point to our diamond a couple times. Give it some boosts. We'll take another beer for our dwarf. This is an amazing run for the toddler. It would have been better if the arrow pointed to him. That would have been 90, but I'm happy with 60 coins and 2 spins to go, and we're still already ahead. This is beautiful. I think we're building the run here. I can feel the momentum building. That's all this game is. It's really just building up the momentum, being able to pivot when you need to. Like earlier in the game, there was a decent chance that we could have made oysters work, but now we've kind of abandoned oysters completely, and it's worthwhile. At this point, we have way too many symbols on the board, and I'm getting rid of the cherry. We need something to deal with these pearls, although that was an amazing roll for all things geology. I'll take it. I'd really like to... Ooh, this cat's about to get really big numbers. That's amazing. Cow has milk destroyed by a cat during the same spin. Nice. I will always happily take that. I am waiting for us to get something that can remove these stupid pearls. I really need them to go off right now. There's so many of them. Have a tomb add 5 or more spirits during a spin without the help of a grave robber essence. Ooh. Don't even know what that means, but oh, we got a lot of spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. Those spirit flames just came out in full force. I did not realize that. Even on kind of like a lackluster spin, we're still doing really well with like 40 per spin, 50 per spin. And on a good spin, we're getting like 70. So I'm not too heartbroken. We will try and match our key up with this. As long as the key and the chest come out on the same roll during our telescope, we're fine. Let's go ahead and add the omelet because we do have the milk. The piggy bank saved us last time, I believe. So we will take the piggy bank. This next roll is the big one. This is where everything will be considered adjacent. Nothing synergized. That was the worst possible outcome. Yes, I did intentionally skip that crab. As much as I want to do crabs, you also got to realize when you've been beat, the game's not going to give us crabs. Toddler's about to get a nice bonus, though. And we're on 8 of 12, so we are doing well so far. This was a good run. Right there, that was a good roll. We'll take another urn. We're just looking for kind of miscellaneous things that will work well with what we're working on. Kind of jam into the music a little bit while we play. Soundtrack does do a lot for the game's aesthetic, and it's amazing. We'll take a pinata. We've got that toddler doing a lot of work for us. Oh, do we have enough? Do we have enough? Do we have enough? I think we have enough. We barely had enough. Okay. Now we really need to be careful. We really need some big spins here. We cannot afford to take this. We have to reroll. And we have to reroll. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Do we have a lot of spirits still? We have 1 spirit. And we've got the possibility of adding 1 more. Each one of these is worth, what, 6? So that's 6 times 7. I think the 6 times 14 is what we do here. We'll take the cat bonus because we've kind of been low rolling on our items and we need something to deal with these. We'll take the big urn. Big urn is worth it. Just need some things to come up. We're adding another toddler because the more toddlers we have, the better. And I think we add this and we remove literally anything that we don't need right now. We need toddlers to come out in full force this next turn. That is not what I would call full force, and I'm getting really nervous here. We need 400 coins almost in 4 spins. We need like 100 coins per spin right now. I don't think we're going to do it. Although, maybe? This was a big roll right here. That's 92 on a single roll. And we're about to have a minor come out. So if this minor can do some work... I'm not loving this. We did not pass. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Level 4 is just really taking it out of us, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, we're not getting the rolls like we used to. I definitely feel like there's a difficulty difference between 1 through 3, and then when you get into 4, like, the symbols kind of stop playing nice with you. You could definitely feel a difference in the way it plays. We'll take the cat omen. That's awesome. Let's try and focus on cats. I want to focus on cats here. I think that'll be fun. Take milk. Anything and everything having to do with cats and finding more of them. Let me check. What rarity are cats? We want to keep the commons rolling. So actually, I shouldn't have added that lucky stone. We want more cats. We want like 15 cats on the board. Because they're going to multiply and do all sorts of things together. Each time you gain less than 36, I will take this. That's just a safety right there. 3 times the coins for whatever you put into it. We already have one of these, so if we can get a dice, then we can get a decent amount of money from these guys. Another cat. We'll take the cat. We'll take a pinata just in case we can get a toddler here. All right, we'll take a ninja. They do good on just raw cash. We're looking for as fast of a run as we can get here. Because I only have so much time that I'm able to record each day, so... trying to get this daily episode out and edited and all of that for you guys in a timely manner, but also... that was amazing right there, first of all. Both of them went off at the same time. That's awesome. This is tempting right here. Do we have the room for it? This will add 4 of these and make them each worth 10. We'll take it. That's a free symbol per turn. It's worth 4. There's really no loss there. It's just worth our time. Take this, and we will get rid of the dice. The dice is cool, but it is way too variable for what I need right now. We're doing great on money right now, so I don't want to jeopardize it. I think what I've been doing lately is adding too many symbols to the board, and so I'm going to try really hard to make sure that anything that goes on the board can come off the board really quickly, because otherwise we end up with what we had last time, which is kind of symbol soup, where nothing actually has the chance to synergize well. We will add a dwarf. We're now looking for the item that lets dwarves put away bigger items. We do have a couple people on the board, so we can add that. Cat, we'll add the cat right away. Milk goes with the cats. We can skip the dwarf. We don't need another one. We can afford our rent. We're doing okay. Really gonna try and search down the items that we need. We'll add a wolf. Ooh, ritual candle's not bad. But I think horseshoe's better. I am going to remove the flower. Flower's not worth our time right now. Dog is going off. Martini is nice, but I don't think we have anything that can deal with it. Yeah, you need a dame to deal with martinis. Pinata's cool, but we haven't really had the chance. Yes, you can pet the dog. I forgot to do that last time, but it's really important. When you have the dog, you have to pet the dog. Just don't tell my puppy. All right. Building up a nice loop here. These arrows hate me today. I'm hoping that we don't, but I think we're going to lose again. Oh, we were so close. 8 coins. All right. That is all the time that we have today. I promise you, I will play this game as much as I need to tomorrow to get a win on level 4. And also, like I mentioned earlier, we are going to have the Astroneer episode come out. And so please be looking out for that. That series I'm really excited about. I do want to do some higher production value for that. These are more just Let's Plays and a little bit more casual gaming experience, just playing together. But the Astroneer, I really want to make it more like a production for the first few at least. And then we can do more of a Let's Play feel. Let me know in the comment section if you have any topics that you want to hear us talk about on the channel, especially anything considering logic, anything like that, games that you want to see played. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. Remember that overthinking is the meta, and I will see you next time. Bye.